Welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
I'm Michael Mandel, and welcome to Rock. We're all rock stars, and we're going to do martinis. As long as you can see this thing near me, this is the Las Crustacean Arts Fair, which is going to be next weekend at the Convention Center, starting Friday night and ending Sunday. We'll talk more about that later.
Same weekend as the International
Las
Film
Crustacean
Festival.
International Film Festival, which we'll be at too. We'll be at both things.
We can do that. We're on
We can do that, yes. So we're going to do, anyway, I was at Albertsons, and I was behind a guy who was buying 6 cans of RockStar stuff. And it's like Red Bull, except nth up there. It's got tons of caffeine. It's got guarana, which keeps you awake. It's got ginseng. It also has an amino acid called taurine.
Yeah.
So,
Except it's better than Red Bull, because Red Bull has
what?
high fructose corn syrup, or if you go the sugar-free, then it has aspartame, both of which are toxic.
Yes, so Mark agreed to drink this stuff even though it has other weird stuff in it.
Well,
he might not drink because he can't read small letters anymore.
As you know, Michael, we don't really drink on the show. We taste and sample.
We taste. We also have this Crystal Head vodka, which is made by, as we both know, the guy we love, Dan Aykroyd.
Well,
do you love him?
Well, I liked him back when he was funny. He hasn't been funny in decades.
That's when he was Dan Aykroyd. Now we just know him as some guy who's got a vodka distillery, and he does wine.
And he has a winery as well.
So we haven't tried this drink out yet, and we're doing this because this is such a weird thing, this RockStar stuff. If you look in the supermarket, there is a shelf this long. There's like 16 flavors of it, and people drink it, and it's crazy. This flavor is called, I don't know what it's called, but it is tangerine, mango, guava, and strawberry.
When one flavor isn't good enough.
You just tasted it, so tell me what you think of that.
Well,
my wife just had it. She said tastes pretty good.
I wouldn't drink. I probably wouldn't buy it in stores.
Where would you buy it? On the street?
I wouldn't buy it anywhere.
Back street?
You want to buy
we don't care what you normally want to do. One of these things about this show is we do things that we never think about doing.
That's true. We do this as a public service for our viewers out there.
So if it doesn't work, don't do it.
And,
so this is going to be a simple martini concept, which is like, for this, we're just drinking a little. So an ounce of vodka and a little bit more than a quarter ounce of RockStar. And we'll do this. We'll do the first two with vodka, and the second half of the show, we'll do it with the famous locally produced gin.
Oh, yes.
Dry Point Distillery gin, which they call monsoon gin. Gin. I mean, vodka. People drink Red Bull and vodka all the time.
They do.
You just tasted it, and you didn't like spit out.
I'm savoring.
You can taste the gin. I mean the vodka.
You can taste the vodka, and you can taste the RockStar.
Do they work together?
I think I prefer the vodka to the RockStar.
Oh, so you want more RockStar in it?
No, I don't.
It's palatable.
Okay, that's that.
Okay, well, we shot it back. Do you have some news? Because
I do have some news.
I have to drink my drink while you're talking.
Hey, my film series.
This is his film series.
My film series of obscure and lesser-seen films continues on this month at the Rio Grande Theater next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And this month we're showing The Royal Hunt of the Sun from 1969, starring Christopher Plummer and Robert Shaw. And
if you don't know the word obscure, go see the movie and you'll figure out the meaning of why it's called obscure.
Yes, and while you're there, you can have a martini. Because they have cocktails there at the Rio Grande Theater.
Beer and wine, real booze.
And soft drinks.
They have beer and wine, but they don't have hard liquor, do
Yes,
they?
they do.
They do?
They certainly do.
But they don't have coffee.
They don't have coffee.
Remember that. They don't have a restaurant license. They don't have a license to serve coffee. They can sell martinis.
They have popcorn. You think if they could make popcorn, they could make coffee. But they can have iced coffee.
What? In a can?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can bring in your own coffee. If you get one of their mugs, take it home with you.
You gotta take one of the mugs?
Next time you go.
You're gonna walk with it, and how?
You can buy one of their, if you buy a soft drink.
With a little cover on it?
Yeah, it comes with a cover on it. Take it home. Next time you go in there, you can put whatever you want to in it.
Well, which one do you want next?
So anyway, that film is next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, Rio Grande Theater. It's your one chance in a lifetime, probably, to see this film.
As if you've never missed chances in your lifetime at things, right?
You don't want to miss this one.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
He guarantees it.
I do.
He will give you your money back, but it's no longer your money once you give it to them. So it's not your money.
I'll give you your money back if you don't come. Whatever you paid, you get back.
Or pay.
That's The Royal Hunt of the Sun. You don't want to miss this movie. It's an epic.
So the next martini we're going to make, let's do the green thing, which is
apple. Huh?
Apple. We'll do apple.
Let's see what their apples are really like.
Yes. Oh, we're still going to do this with. Do you think it's better with gin?
Huh?
Might be better with gin.
Hey, we'll
We'll try it.
Who knows?
Give it a shot.
We don't know these things. This is an
I
experiment.
just lost my voice from this stuff. Yeah.
Once again, we're doing this as a public service.
Public service. You get all your money back on our show if you don't like it.
Right. If it doesn't work out, we're the ones. We're the guinea
We're
pigs.
suffering. Yes.
That's right. And we do it for you folks.
So this is 1 ounce. If you do like a 1-to-3 ratio type of martini.
Yeah.
This is your typical gin stuff. Are you allowed to shake these things?
I wouldn't. I'm glad you're opening that. Are they?
What?
I guess they are carbonated, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And I heard that.
Oh, look at that color. Oh, God. That's a horrible color. I'll taste a little of this first.
Looks green. We should have that for our St. Paddy's Day show.
That's not bad. It's not as crazy as the other flavor. The other flavor was pretty crazy.
Absolutely. Speaking of St. Paddy's Day, every year on this show, for our St. Paddy's Day show,
something to look forward to.
we always taste several Irish whiskeys.
Somehow, in different forms.
Yes.
Different ways. The last time we did it as the Paddy cocktail, I think, which was with red vermouth, and it turned out that the Paddy
whiskey,
which is a brand name for Irish whiskey.
Yes, it's probably the
was
cheapest
best
of the Irish whiskeys.
Yes, tastes better with red vermouth. Oh, that's not bad.
Well, it's not great.
No. Let's here.
I'm thinking vodka actually might be better than the gin with this.
Maybe here. Try it with a little of this and as a little. It's like garnish.
A little pink garni.
Here we are.
Well,
Oh,
it's not terrible, but it
balances it.
I've had better.
Yeah, me too. But if you remember this gin, I always thought it was better with salty stuff. But we are eating these weird little peas,
It's pea
pea
puffs.
snaps, which are lightly salted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting some of the salt from before.
It's a good palate cleanser. Hey, the New Mexico legislature.
Yeah, I do.
Their
Most of
session
them.
is over now. They got some stuff passed and other stuff didn't get passed.
Such as?
Well, the marijuana initiative did not pass.
No, the recreational didn't.
Recreational marijuana.
They made some things easier for medical marijuana people, but that's about it.
Yes, and so they're going to probably try it again next year.
My guess is if you really want marijuana from the government, there's a way your doctor could get it for you.
Oh yeah, you can get it if you
If you're
pain of
slightly
any kind.
nervous.
But the problem is, you have to sign up on this list. You go into a database.
I'm sure you
Now they
don't
know everybody who's got it.
So do you think you're not on other databases? I know you do as much as you can to keep out of databases.
I wouldn't want to be on that database.
Yeah, they come and raid your house and take all your marijuana.
It's not legal. The federal government does not approve of marijuana in any form, medicinal or otherwise. Yeah, we can have
But
medicinal.
states can approve.
Yes, right. We can have medicinal morphine, but not marijuana.
Yes, and Oxycontin and all those other things, and they can kill you.
Yes,
Marijuana, I don't think anybody has ever died of taking marijuana. What's your statistics show on that?
My dad
Because
used
of
to
the-
ask me.
He used to get.
He'd say, "Do you take pot?"
How many times did he ask you that?
Only after I take LSD, Dad.
Yes. Oh, you're using glasses now? You didn't rehearse this? You didn't rehearse your lines?
You want me to memorize the paper?
Yes. People can do that. What's the name of the paper?
We
Wait,
would have been the 12th state to legalize marijuana.
And now,
recreational marijuana.
which would have been good, keeps us from being the 13th. Bad luck.
Yeah.
If
Well, we probably will be the 13th or 14th.
We're close. I mean, look at the competitors. Colorado. Colorado's economy is up because of marijuana sales. When the entire United States goes out for, legalized marijuana, maybe our deficit of trillions of dollars that we're creating right now will be surpassed.
They did pass a public safety issue about the red flag gun laws, which now,
We're allowed to red flag people?
like if somebody in the house is going nuts, family members may call the police and say, our family member has a gun and we don't think it's safe for him to have it. We think either our life or his life is in danger. If he has a gun, the police are then empowered to come and take the gun away for 6 weeks.
6 weeks only?
And then it can be renewed.
So if you report that your co-host on a TV station might be dangerous,
Yes.
I could report him?
You could.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. And that's
You want me to pat you down there? Oh,
assault with a friendly weapon.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
And
Was that a guitar thing?
so anyway,
So what else you got there? That's a nice picture. Too bad it looks like it's as dull as it is here today.
and you know how I know that the session is over? As I was driving to the studio today, I saw Jeff Steinborn on the sidewalk.
Really? Did he hitch back?
He was getting out of his
hitched
car,
back home?
walking into somebody's house.
Oh.
Maybe it's his house. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Well, he doesn't have anything to do.
That's right.
Oh, so what else you got there, Marky? I mean,
Well-
we had an entire legislation session, which happens for 1 month a year.
That's a
right?
30-day
This is a month
session.
thing. Everything gets done in a month,
Yeah, well, they don't pay these
They
people.
don't pay them.
We're one of the few states that do not pay their legislators.
and they get their money's worth.
Well, that way, you have to be rich to afford to do it.
Well, you have to be able to do it. I mean, Bill McConnell used to do it, and he wasn't rich.
I don't know, he went to Harvard.
Well, yeah, but
He's that rich?
Yeah,
Who knows?
he wasn't that rich.
And but they do give you a stipend and
While
gas
you're up
and
there.
mileage and all that kind of thing.
So what you're saying, you could make money enough to live on for a month a year.
Well, you have to stay in a
Free-
hotel while you're up there.
They pay for your hotel, right?
I think they cover that.
Okay. And they pay for your food.
Well, you get a stipend to cover whatever.
All right.
The rest
well,
you
can
pay
eat
for.
under a stipend.
I don't
You
know.
can't drink that much. You with your organic stuff.
not with your
gosh,
stipend. No.
God, you'd have to go to Burger King and eat the Impossible Burger all day long.
Well, luckily Santa Fe does have a Whole Foods.
They also probably have a spread. They might
have a co-op
Over-
there, too.
They also have Trader Joe's.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So,
A lot of good restaurants that aren't cheap.
well, you save the money from Whole Foods. But you should do it for a month. You go and have some fun.
Yeah, the lobbyists take you out to eat.
That's true,
They
too.
pay for dinner.
That's a good idea. So I guess if you get it, we're going to have more oil wells in Las Cruces.
There's not a lot of oil beneath these sands.
You don't know. I mean, this is where dinosaurs were.
They do know.
The
If they were-
dinosaurs were down here.
If it was there,
What about
you'd see oil derricks.
What about the pathworks, the early pathways? You know, the ones where the dinosaurs left their
the trackways?
trackways.
The Robledo Mountains?
So there were trackways. Those guys were dinosaurs. You know, they had to die and
They were
get covered up.
pre-dinosaurs.
Pre-dinosaurs have better oil because it's
This is back when,
aged.
yeah, but that's back when
It's
this,
vintage.
when this was ocean.
Yeah.
The ocean would receive, and they'd leave mud prints.
That's right. They have more.
then they would solidify.
That's oil with more vitamin E in it
Oh.
because they were,
Well,
water.
with that, let's take a break.
You got to take a break.
We're going to
after
take a
that?
break right now.
Go look this up.
When we come back, we'll have some more RockStar Martinis.
No.
Right here on Double Talk.
Oh no. Very good research.
Hi, you found us on Channel 98. Keep watching because we have so much in store for you. We want to grow together. Your channel, local and real.
If we want to improve America's healthcare system, let's start by improving the health of Americans. Despite the best doctors, hospitals, and medical advancements, Americans are not as healthy as they should be. We spend too much on treatment and not enough on wellness and prevention. We need a system based on primary care. When patients have a medical home and a long-term relationship with a doctor, the result is a longer, healthier life and reduced medical costs for everyone. Let's make America a place where health is primary.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here. Horizon Granite is here. We'll come to you to customize your kitchen and bathroom with beautiful countertops and cabinets. Find out more at horizongranite.com. Call us at 575-650-3180.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here.
Make yourself a beautiful home.
Hi, I'm Ray Bamberg with Here on Earth. I would like to invite you for a free hearing evaluation to our office. We've been here in southern New Mexico for 34 years helping people hear better.
We are back. You're watching Double Talk right here on the Las Crustacean channel.
Remember us? We're Michael and Mark. We have a third can of RockStar. This one is just called Pure Zero, and the flavor is called Silver Ice. We have no idea what this is.
We have never
tastes like.
tasted this.
We are doing this live
Again.
to show you how much of an idiot both of us
That's a
are.
public service.
Oh, that's what we're doing too. So we don't know what this can taste like. Oh, God. I can't even smell what it tastes.
Look,
Okay.
we're about to find out.
This may be the vermouth of RockStar world. This might be the one. We're mixing this with our
Did you already put the vodka
Crystal
in?
Head. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Crystal Head. Oh, you only in it for the vodka? Is that it? Is that
I'm not here for the RockStar, I can
Why
tell
are
you
being
that.
forced to drink RockStar? You're just lucky I can afford it at $1 a bottle. You didn't drink that. Oh, I didn't drink this either. This is the other stuff.
That's just the ice melt.
Okay, now we know what we're missing.
Actually, that tastes
Look
better.
at that. Look at that. That's like, it is.
It's silver.
Crystal ice silver. This probably has real metal in it.
No.
It's like,
At these prices?
it's like melted down.
Yeah, lead.
Melted down Slinkies, I think. It's a good color. Okay, this is going to be our substitute for vermouth.
We'll see. Don't commit.
Yes. Yes. It's not bad. It could use.
I think it would be a little less of that and a little more of that, and it would even out better, I think, don't you?
What you're saying is you like pure vodka.
No, just a hint of that I think would be better. As it is now, it's not terrible.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
Crystal ice.
interesting.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Lime. Nah.
Maybe.
Orange bitters.
A twist?
Angostura bitters. Angostura bitters.
Um,
Oh, you want more vodka?
a cherry?
A cherry. Like a maraschino
Yes.
cherry?
One of those good maraschinos that you get.
Those are good. They're up to $32 a bottle.
For how many cherries?
It's as big as it comes up to there.
It's a tiny little
It's a
jar.
Yeah, but once you eat them, you go, oh yeah, it's worth
Worth
it.
every penny. Every dollar.
Okay, well, we got something to go with here. Pure Zero.
Well, we kind of recommend this, don't we?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Experiment with just go look at how many rock stars they have. You know, when I was there, a lot of it was sold out. There's big gaps in the middle.
Ah.
So somebody must
They like
be drinking
they have a
stuff.
favorite that somebody likes.
Which I wouldn't know because they weren't there.
But
Oh, we're going to forge ahead with exciting things.
We're gonna get galactic right now,
Did we
Michael.
do the stratospheric
we're
stuff?
going to get galactic. Clyde Tombaugh, you know, who taught at New Mexico State University for 50 years. He's the man who discovered the planet Pluto. It was the last
Well,
planet.
his discovery of a rock out there.
It was a planet for many,
Was
many years until
decided
it was
to be-
downgraded thanks to Neil deGrasse Tyson and his friends.
Yes, because he found stuff larger than Pluto, yet not
It got
qualifying for
degraded to
moonhood. Or
not even a
planethood.
planetoid. It's a
Asteroid or something.
no. It's
What
a.
is it?
It's well.
It's a mini
planetoid.
moon. It's a mini moon.
Yes. Well, it has two moons of its own.
If it's got a moon, it's
to
got to
me,
be a planet.
it's a planet.
Yes.
And always will be. And actually, there's people who
Let's vote.
grade it up to a planet again. It's got two moons.
Some people have.
Chiron is its main moon. I have his book. You know, Tombaugh wrote a book that he signed to me about
Signed to you.
discovering his planet.
You also said you have a signed Crystal Head thing from
I do.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd signed it because this is his vodka brand.
So everybody go online and look at eBay and see what Mark has to sell of all his signed memorabilia. Clyde Tombaugh and Dan Aykroyd's original
I hope I don't get
things.
them mixed up. But Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at the university, at Zool Library, there's going to be, at 6 o'clock, there's going to be a big to-do. There's going to be scientists, speakers. His son will be speaking all about Tombaugh and his work to discover not only Pluto, but his other astronomical
After he
achievements.
discovered that, he had to keep going and try to find other things.
He did.
And what do you consider a to-do? It's a big to-do.
His original telescope that he made and had in his own backyard here in Las Cruces, which he put on an old lawnmower base that he could move, so he could move it around the backyard.
And mow the lawn at the same time.
mow the lawn at the
So
same time.
his mother was real happy with him.
He could stargaze and get some work done around the house. That'll be on display there. There'll be a number of astronomers and scientists on hand who will be speaking. Tombaugh's son will be there. And
What else? You have many bulleted points.
refreshments and stargazing will follow the planetary discussion at the university. I'm assuming that stargazing will be at the observatory right behind a couple blocks away
It's always good to look at stars.
from the library.
And if you have any, I know it's kind of early in the season, but if your lawn needs mowing, bring it in, and we could mow it with Tombaugh's first telescope.
That's on the third floor of the Zool Library, NMSU campus, 6 o'clock Wednesday.
And if you've never been there, give yourself about a half hour to find it.
Well, yeah, if you've never been there.
Yeah, I've never been
There's
there.
parking meters there next to Corbett Center.
Yeah, but
and Milton Hall.
after a certain time, you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay after 4 o'clock.
So do that.
It's free. Okay, so that's going on Wednesday.
What else? Oh, you like talking about restaurants, don't you?
Food and drink is one of our favorite topics on the show.
I don't know. Did we take a vote? It's not my favorite topic, but
Yes,
it's
it
one
is.
of our favorite topics.
Of course, it's our favorite topic.
Forget about it.
So the Forget About It restaurant has been making waves of coming to
So
Las
he's had
Cruces.
some good news. We had eaten there 2 or 3 years ago when it was, it's still in Deming, and it was a fairly good Italian restaurant.
It's all
I
right.
mean, for Deming,
it's
that
not
was
as good
pretty
as
good.
It's not as good as they think it is.
Well, who knows?
The service isn't that great.
Where did you eat? In the Deming one?
Yes,
Oh, well, you
it's
were
the only
not-
one.
Well, you'd have to. But now that it has been trying to get into this town on the road to Picacho Hills
Yes.
for months, it seems. They bought it. They started to work on it. They got a liquor license based on the fact that the wife
It's not a criminal.
owned the restaurant. They signed papers over to her so she would own it, and
Well, it's a
she
beer
is
and
not
wine.
a felony.
Beer and wine license is all they have.
Still, you can't be a felon.
cannot.
And
He is.
he merely got into the felon category for his violent temper.
Brandishing a handgun,
stuff
road
like-
rage.
like-
He recently beat up his wife again. He was arrested this
Which
week.
is what this article is about, so we don't know what's going to happen.
And-
I mean, he's a felon who did more felonies.
Well, what I noticed about his restaurant, the way it was decorated, it's all mafia.
Guns.
Mafia
Mob stuff.
In fact, when I was there, he had 2 televisions. One was showing Godfather 1, and the other one was showing Godfather 2. Probably, without licensing.
He likes the idea. I mean, the idea is the name of the restaurant's Forget About It. I mean, that's a total mob term.
So there's mafia photographs and memorabilia all over the place. Not one positive Italian image in the place. It's all criminals.
Food is good.
It's all criminals.
Yeah, but it's a thing. It's like he's a big guy. He's a big, his former occupation was selling private airplanes in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
That's what he did. And he probably dealt with a lot of mafia guys. So he had to be tough. And that's how he got to be, a forget about it kind of guy. Nevertheless, there are alternatives to Forget About It restaurant since we've been managing without it. The Icebox, which is a brewery on Picacho.
Yeah, East Picacho or West Picacho. Now they've opened one up here on North Main, just north of Elks.
A brew pub.
And I was in there just the
Were
other day.
you?
I was in there Wednesday. Yes, I went and tried it out.
Did you have a brew?
I did.
And they had food,
They have
right?
food there too. They have pizzas. They have a number of pizzas.
Forget about it.
They've also got some snacks. They have salads. In fact, I got the mushrooms.
Are we talking about drugs again?
Mushrooms? No, just
Oh.
plain old mushrooms. They cut them in half, They saute on olive oil with some Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
That's a snack. It's pretty good. I got it to go. Had a nice chat with the bartenders there.
Did you get a beer to go?
No, they don't have that, but they do have an outdoor patio, when the weather's good.
Ah.
And they're going to have some
Which
live
will be next
entertainment
month.
soon.
So what kind of beer did you have?
Well, I tried 5 of them.
You did? You had a tasting?
I sampled 5 of
Oh.
them. 2 of them I couldn't drink. I one sip and ooh. One had strawberry essence in it, and that was pretty rank.
After what we're drinking, you're complaining about that, huh?
Literally 2 of them were undrinkable.
But the other 3?
The
have a
other 3
good
were
IPA
okay.
or something?
I didn't order any of them. I had an IPA, which is kind of their house brand, and I just had that. I had a small glass too, not the big one.
So, do they have wine there?
Yeah, I do have wine.
Okay.
It's from an Albuquerque label,
Oh,
not
good.
local. No
Well,
local
that
wine.
is as local as, good. We can get good stuff here. Probably they don't want to compete with the other local breweries or the local wineries.
Why not?
Other wineries want you to come in and buy a bottle.
They don't sell it by the bottle there.
I know, but really?
Only by the drink. Now you can buy a growler of their brew, take it home.
That's interesting that you can do that.
Oh yeah, well, High Desert Brewery, they all do it.
Yeah.
And so
you go on to the next one. I'm doing our next drink because
we have to.
The last flavor is called Punched. Energy and punch. And one would think that that's what RockStar is all about. Flavored punch. This does have 120 milligrams per serving of caffeine.
Yeah.
You feeling it? You feeling it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Now, Michael, you go to El Paso a lot more often than I do.
I know.
And you must have seen the trolley cars down there
yes.
that started last year. Mm-hmm. And they brought them back. I remember them as a child when they had trolley cars work in the downtown area. Well, they brought them back. They look very similar to the old style trolley cars. They're green.
How cute.
And, they brought them back to El Paso. And it's cool. I haven't ridden them yet. But our mayor thinks it would be a good idea to bring a trolley car line to Las Cruces. And it would run up and down El Paseo from the university to downtown. Students could ride the trolley car, take it downtown, and take it back to the university for a nominal fee.
I would have shown my shock had I not been holding that bulky bottle of vodka. Mm-hmm. I mean, to get something like that into Las Cruces, we have bus stations, we have bus things. A trolley car implies setting permanent tracks.
Putting tracks
making
down the middle of
permanent-
El Paseo, I guess right
making
down
a
the turn
permanent
left
thing.
lane. They could do it. I guess you would have to put the overhead electric
I guess you would.
conduction.
Unless they're a gas run, or they'd be just like buses.
It'd be like a bus, but
No,
ding,
that-
ding, ding, ding. It'd be, well, we have a picture of a trolley car. Just
Yeah, but he's not working
be like
with us
it'd
anymore.
be like
Do you have a picture of a
San
trolley car back
Francisco.
there? He doesn't have a picture of a trolley car because he's talking to his wife. Ooh, this.
It's got a kind of
this,
has a pinkish hue.
Did I give you a little bit to drink? I did, but I drank it. It might be good. The taste was
And
not
you
bad.
say this is punch flavor.
Punch plus energy. What does the energy taste like?
Well-
Except your skin.
So a martini on a trolley car would be the way to travel.
This is pretty good.
A little bit sweet for my taste, frankly.
It's not sweet. It's
when it
still
comes
got
to
that vodka taste. Maybe if we had a different vodka, it would be.
So basically, we had an appletini earlier.
Yeah.
Thought if you were to have an appletini. Are we
Did you
out
ever
of
have
time?
a chocolate?
We're out of time.
Well, thanks for letting us know. Anyway, this is the end of Black History Month. The end of this month, we're doing a poetry reading at Center for Spiritual Enlightenment.
Also Saturday from 10 to 12, the 19th Amendment is being celebrated, and our Secretary of State Maggie Cruz Oliver will be there today.
And Bernie Sanders is in El Paso today at 6 o'clock at the Abraham Chavez Theater. And if our producer has the off button, now's the time to hit it. Unless he ran it,